This video will give you a quick introduction to using Blackboard for our summer finite math class. The main part of Blackboard that we'll be using this summer is the content. So if you click on the content, we'll see that we have several folders in here. Now the first folder is our intro materials. And in this folder, we can see the syllabus, the online course agreement form, as well as several intro videos. And the intro videos that are available are the intro to the course, that's the video you're watching right now, a short video on getting started in WebAssign if you've never used it before, and then also a short video with suggestions on how a typical week might go during the course. Now, if we go to content, the next folder here is guided notes. I'll come back to that one in just a minute. I want to show you the videos first. The next 8 folders are made up of just videos for week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, etc. Since we're not meeting this course in person, you're going to watch videos for your lectures each week. So let's just open up week 1. And one thing I want to mention, I apologize, the sections that we're going to cover are in the correct order. However, sometimes the videos within that don't show up in the right order. So this is section 1.1, and you should watch the part 1 video, then the part 2, and then there's an extra example that just got left out of the other video. So here's this other example. So if I click on this first section 1.1 part 1, it's going to bring up a little MP4, and let me mute it so I'm not talking over top of myself. And if I fast forward through here a little bit, what you can see is that you'll basically be watching me write the lecture notes as I would be writing them if we were having class in person. And you'll hear my voice talking over it, again, as though I were teaching this in front of a live audience. You have the opportunity to pause, to fast forward, to rewind, and do anything you normally would do with a video. Watch it as many times as you want to. This video that you're watching is basically in lieu of going to class. Now, I want to point out that as you watch through the videos, there are times when in the video it tells you to pause and then work a particular problem in WebAssign. So at that point, you'll go to your WebAssign homework, and if you've already watched the video on how to use WebAssign, you'll see how this corresponds to a particular question in WebAssign. You finish the particular question that you were asked to do in WebAssign, and then you come back to your video and you hit play and you keep going. Okay. When you finish the first video, when you get to the end of the first video for the day, it tells you this is the end of the video. You should work problem 3 on that assignment. When you finish problem 3 on that assignment, then you'll come back and you'll start the next video. And I don't want to start that one because it's going to talk. Okay, so you watch all the videos for section 1.1. So in this particular week, we have videos for section 1.1, videos for section 1.2, and for day 1 of section 1.3. And these are the videos that you should watch during the first week. There is another video that you can watch, an introduction to the course, that will give you a sample of how to structure your week so that you can get everything done in time. Okay, and the last folder I want to mention in our content here is the guided notes folder. And in this folder, you have a set of lecture notes for each one of the chapters that we're going to cover this summer. So let me just click on this first one. It opens up as a PDF. And this is something you can print out and write on for notes if you want to. You can use it in any way that you find useful, but you'll notice that it is exactly the same notes as the notes that I'm writing on in the videos that you're watching. There is one other thing that you might find useful, and if you scroll down into the course tools and then find the course calendar. When the calendar opens, you'll have all these little green bars with tasks to complete for that day. So if you click on the first day, it says 1.1, watch the section 1.1 video in Blackboard, work the finite video assignment, and then there's also some problems in week 1 homework that you can do. There's also another task in here to do, and this one says to go to WebAssign and open a lockdown browser assignment, and there's some instructions along with that. This calendar can be useful for you as a pacing guide so that you stay on track in terms of trying to finish everything on time. I do want to point out that as an online class, you do have some flexibility and you do not have to do everything exactly on the day it's scheduled. Keep in mind that all of your due dates are clearly labeled in WebAssign, and if you follow the due dates in WebAssign, you'll be just fine. There's more on this calendar and how to use it as a pacing guide in the video titled A Typical Week. So that's an introduction to using Blackboard for our Finite math class this summer. Please let me know if you have any questions.